As there's still 5 months of FM24 to go because FM25 has been delayed, we know that's sad, we know there's no data update, but you know what? In this video, I'm going to give you some suggestions of new ways that will help breathe life into your FM24 saves. It might be something new, it might be something you've never tried before, it might be something you can actually just incorporate within your current saves, but I guarantee there'll be at least one idea in here that you will love. So let's have a look, shall we? So when FM24 started, my save was a Build a Nation save over on Twitch. And we got to 19 seasons, 20 seasons in Greece. And when the news came that, of course, FM25 was going to be delayed, I decided that I was going to take the opportunity to start a new save. I wouldn't have bothered until that point, but I thought, you know what? We've got 5 months. Let's pivot. Let's attempt a Pentagon challenge. I'd never done the Pentagon challenge before, and if you've never done the Pentagon challenge, let me explain to you what it is. You've got to win the Champions League in all 5 continents in the world. So that's the Asian Champions League, the African Champions League, the North American Champions League, the Copa Libertadores, the European Champions League as well. And I'll be honest, that feels like I am biting off a lot more than I can chew, really. And in 6 months, that is a stupid idea, but it's an idea I've taken on. I would never have done it had it not been for this delay. If you want to keep up with how it's going, we are streaming it on Twitch, we are streaming it on YouTube, and we're also cutting end of season highlight videos here on the channel as well. So you know what? Have a little look. Get yourself subscribed, drop a like and leave a comment and let me know whether or not you think I'm going to achieve it, because I am going to need all the moral support to get this one done. Okay, now starting a new save is obviously the first thing that most people can do, given the fact there's going to be a delay. But what if you don't want to start a new save? What if you want to do something maybe a little bit different? Maybe you want to play with friends or with others. Well, the draft scene is probably the way to go for that one. We all know the draft scene is really popular. The community draft scene is really popular. We also know that draft mode is not going to be in FM25 at launch. So why not take advantage of it now while it's still in the game? Now, there are a lot of community drafts. They're all available maybe on the SI forums. We've got some in Discords. We will probably have one in our Discord now. If you want to do a community draft, let me know. If that's the sort of thing you'd be interested in, I don't know whether I can take part in it every single week or not, but I'm happy to host one. I'm happy to put one together. I'm happy to be someone who can say, look, there's a draft. We'll have it in the TJFM Discord, or we'll have it in the FM Show Discord. If you want an FM Show community draft, let's organize it. Let me know, because if you don't tell me, then we can't do it. So if people want a draft and they want to have somewhere where that people can meet up, do a draft once a week, once a month or whatever, and have some interaction with various other members of the wider FM community. If that's your bag, let me know and we can make that happen, because that'll definitely kill some time between now and FM25, and fingers crossed, by the time the FM25 comes out, maybe draft mode might actually be in at launch. We don't know. So let's enjoy it while we can. If you like drafting and you want a community draft, hit the comments below, join both Discords, and we can make that happen. Speaking of playing with other people, that's what she said. A network save is another great way of interacting with other people within your community. So we know that the network saves are popular. Dr. Benji, Lelujo, Work the Space, Zealand, they've got the network game. The FMT boys have got a network save. The North American Creators League have a network save. These are all things that are up on YouTube and Twitch, and you can see them and you can see how much fun people are having. We've been asked at the FM show, will we do a network save? Myself, Aaron, Sai, and the answer is we don't know, because as much fun as network saves are, the main con is the commitment. It's that time commitment. You need to be able to commit a regular time that you can all jump in, play the game for a decent amount of time, and at the minute I don't know if the FM show boys are in a position where we can do that. Maybe in FM25 things might change and we might be able to consider a network save, but at present probably not something that we're going to be able to take part in right now. But that's not to say that you can't consider it. So think about it, try and get some mates involved, bang a little network save on, let us know how you get on. I think that's a great way to finish FM24, surely. And keeping with the vibe of community, remember TJFM Discord, the FM Show Discord, we used to run community challenges. let's bring them back. Let's bring them back. They used to be great. We used to have so much fun with those. So maybe let's start thinking of some challenges, shall we? But rather than having like a full season where you've got to try and get loads of stuff done, maybe we keep them a little bit shorter. So maybe we have things like Bottom at Christmas as a challenge. Or, you know, you have a challenge where there's 10, 15 games to go. You've got to try and push into the playoffs. Maybe that's a potential challenge. Or you're battling relegation with 15 games to go. You know, can you steer clear? Maybe we start adding some retro databases in. The Mad Scientist has got some fantastic databases. Maybe we put them in there, and then you can play for a full season because it's something new and it's different and exciting. So again, if that's the sort of thing you like, and if that's the sort of thing you want, let us know. Because again, as we said before with the draft, if you don't let us know, we can't do it. So if you want it, tell us. What you could do between now and FM25, if you're getting a little bit bored of playing the same way, how's about you use the opportunity to play the game in a slightly different way? And by that, I mean maybe look at going attributeless. Maybe start looking at using data. Potentially start using things like the Musterman skin. Okay, now I love Musterman. He's a very good friend of mine and he makes a fantastic product. I recommend going and using it. It is a lot of fun. It is eye-opening. It is difficult at first, but once you start using it and start understanding how it can be used, you know what? It's actually pretty fun, and it does add an extra dimension of how you play the game, because there's certain things that you go, right, okay, I know who that player is, I know how they perform, but when you don't know about those players, that's when the extra layer of interest comes back in. And if you are starting to think that maybe you've had a year of FM24, you know all the players, you know how all the teams work, this is a really good way of freshening it up, because you might think you know how things work, but maybe you don't when you start to look at what the data says. So potentially have a look at the Musterman skin, try and work out how you do data, maybe even try and work out Moneyball if you can. Have a go. Have a go. Go on, try it. I think you'll like it. And speaking of changing approaches, one thing I did do on my Blythe Spartan save, which I am updating by the way, and of course the episodes will drop through this channel, so keep your eyes peeled, right? I've started handing over all my recruitment to my director of football. Now that is incoming and outgoing transfers, and I'm not having a say on any of it. And I know Football Manager is fun when it comes to recruitment. We are all trained to want to buy players, and that's the fun part of this game. So imagine you take that away, because of course, you know, modern managers, modern coaches I should say, sorry, don't do recruitment. So I figured, down in the non-leagues, could a director of football work? Why not? Give it a go. See what happens. So yeah, my Blythe Spartan save is currently a director of football save. So you might want to keep your eyes peeled for that when those episodes come out and see just how much of a difference that makes in terms of how I approach the game and the sorts of players that we find. Because I'll be honest, there's some players that this director of football's found that I would never have found. And I'll leave you to decide whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. There is, of course, another easy way to change things up. You can manage in a country you've never managed before, okay? You've got 6 more months, so if you've never gone to MLS before, now is a perfect time to try and understand MLS, and it will probably take you the 6 months to understand it, if I'm honest. There's some great videos, by the way, I'll put some links in the description below to understand MLS, because I've tried it, don't fully understand it myself, even though I do watch a lot of American sports, but it's a league I want to understand. So again, maybe now is a good time, have a go, try it, it's going to be fresh, it's going to feel different, and also all the European transfers aren't going to be affected because MLS is over there. So go have some fun. Have some fun. Try things that are different. Go and do the J-League. The J-League was a massive opportunity this year. Go and have a little look around there. Go to South America. If you've never done South America before, get involved in that 80-game season in Brazilian Serie B. Go and do the Argentinian top division. Go and have a look in Mexico and North America. Canada, by the way, in North America is a lot of fun. go and manage in Canada if you haven't already done so. Australia is fun. There's so many leagues that we've not managed in that we probably need to have a little look at now. So now is a great time. Go and do those. And if all else fails, go and do the Scandinavian Triple Crown. Go and do Norway, Sweden and Denmark. Get those ticked off. Maybe add Finland and Iceland in if you want to do it as a Nordic adventure as well. But yeah, there is so much still left to do in this game. We haven't even scratched the surface. Or, given the fact it's not an FM25, how about you go and win a World Cup? Take on international management. International football is not an FM25, as you know, so use this opportunity. Win a World Cup, win an Olympics, win a Euros, win a Copa America. You want to do those things? Get them done now, because you've got at least 12 months where you can't do it. So go on. We know international management is not that much fun, but have a go. Have a go and see how you get on. Let me know. Let me know what the lowest team you can win a World Cup with is, because I think now's the time to try. Go on. And for the final one that I'm going to recommend, again, it's a mode I've not used a lot, and I'm sort of wondering why I haven't used it a lot, really, because I like the idea of it, and it's versus mode. Now, if you've never played versus mode before, what you can do is you can basically take a team in your save game. So say, for example, my Larissa side from 2037 might have been a really, really good side. I might want them to take on my Black Leopard side from 2023 and pit them against each other and go, I wonder who would be the best side to take on each other in that moment. Well, I can pit them together in this one-on-one exhibition match, and you can do it with your friends, you can do it with co-workers, you can do it with random people on the internet. So maybe have a try and do that. You need an FMFC account, by the way, to do it, so get yourself signed up on one of those. But it's another little fun exhibition match that, you know, it's not going to be there next year. Maybe have a little go of it, see if you like it. If not, no harm done. It's something new. Give it a try while you still can. So there you go then. There's a few ideas for how I think you can breathe fresh life into FM24 between now and the launch of FM25. If you've enjoyed the video, please do me a favor, drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and of course leave some comments below about maybe which ones of these suggestions you like, which ones you don't like, and if you've got any suggestions as well that I've not covered, put them in as well. If you want to do things like community drafts or community challenges, then you're gonna have to join the Discord, so make sure you do that as well. The links are in the description below. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do let me know which of these ideas you like, and keep coming back, because we've got a lot of time to kill between now and FM25. So we'll see you on the next one.